Assalamualaikum. Hello. Welcome to the class of Education in a Pluralistic Society. In this video, we're going to learn more about the diversity and pluralism as well as sex and gender in education. So, let's see how, through stories, reflections, and the people I have met, I have come to see how these concepts are deeply interconnected. 5 years ago, while studying at a university in Hartford, I had my first real engagement with interfaith dialogue. This experience gave me a new lens, a new way of thinking about pluralism. Diversity is a fact, pluralism is an achievement. These words have stayed with me ever since, especially when I reflect on how pluralism is often misunderstood or even viewed negatively in Indonesian society. But through this definition, I began to realize that pluralism itself is not the problem. So, what is? In our class of Education in a Pluralistic Society at the Faculty of Education of Universitas Islam Internasional Indonesia, our lecturer, Prof. Nina Nurmila, started our second module by raising issues between sex and gender. Sex is biological, it's what we are born with, but gender? That's something different. It's how we are shaped, how society tells us to act, speak, or stay silent. Prof. Nina mentioned that gender is fluid, it's socially constructed, shaped by time, place, and culture. Interestingly, these terms of sex and gender brings me back to the concepts of diversity and pluralism. Sex is a fact, but gender, like pluralism, is an achievement. Gender is not destiny, it's a dialogue, our shared active engagement. Here, we can see that gender roles are evolving across time and societies. Of course, we need inclusive education to support this evolution. Inclusive education and environments are not just about having boys and girls or men and women in the same space. It's about reworking the roles that limit what each can become. So, the real problem is not diversity, but it's how we respond to it. It is not about what our sex is, it's about how we construct gender. In fact, just like we cannot just acknowledge diversity and stop there, we cannot stop at recognizing someone's biological sex and ignore their gendered experience. It's not just about recognizing sex and diversity, it is about actively engaging with it. Gender and pluralism is not just acceptance, but dialogue. It's not just presence, but participation. Thank you.